On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a great home decor accent little birdhouses for your mantle. I think you're really going to enjoy this project today. It's super simple and a lot of fun. What you're going to need is a piece of Elmer's bifold foam board, Elmer's X-Acto knife, some tacky glue, and their new designer masking tape. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. The first thing you're going to do is download our PDF for the birdhouse pattern. Once you've done that, go ahead and cut the pieces out. Now it's important that when you lay down the pieces on the foam board, this is a bifold, so see it already has the split in it. So the roof, you're going to see the little tack marks. You want to make sure you line that roof up right along that pre-cut edge. So go ahead, mark up your foam board. You're going to need two front and a back, two sides, and a bottom, and of course the roof. Now you want to use a metal ruler and an X-Acto knife to cut out the foam board. Remember my rule, 1, 2, 3, cut through the paper layer, the foam layer, and then the bottom of the paper layer again. So you can see I have my pieces all cut out here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little quick gluing. So I'm going to take one piece of, we'll just make this be the back piece, and then the two side pieces. I'm going to put some tacky glue right along the edge here of the foam. You see that? And I'm going to stand this up just like so, lining it up with the bottom and the edge sides. There we go. A little glue, you just wipe that off with your finger. And we're going to do this on the other side too. Now you're going to want to let this set up and dry a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what to do next. Now once it sets up, you're going to go ahead and put some tacky glue on the other edge of the sides, and you're going to line up your foam board. This is going to be our front, just like that. And here again, you want to just let it set up for a little bit, and then you're going to put glue around the edges, and we're going to glue on our bottom. We're almost ready to start decorating. Okay, now it's time to do a little decorating on our foam board house. You can see it's all glued, all our little sides. The top we're going to talk about putting the roof on, but first we're going to use the designer's tape. This stuff is really great because it is repositionable. And so what I do is I actually am going to just line, well, you can create any kind of pattern. As you see here, I created a little weaving. So what I did first, I pulled out my wrong pattern, so we'll try this again. I'm just going to line this up like so. Don't press it down. You're just going to start doing some layers. And so I'm going to go ahead and alternate those, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to do the weaving. Okay, so I have my pattern going across the birdhouse. And what I also trimmed it off so it's even with the bottom. What I've done here is I've pulled up every other, or in this case the polka dot, and I'm going to just simply lay this tape across like so, and then just close it off with the tape, just like that. Then you're going to pull up. Now this gets a little bit more tricky because you're going to pull up, this time you have to pull a little bit longer. Here, let me turn it so you can see it from this way. You're going to pull this up here. And one more piece. Kind of be careful that you don't get them to all stick on each other. And what I actually did is, because I wanted to not have them right on top of each other, is I put the ruler across here, and with a pencil I marked, and that's where I laid my next roll of line of tape. Or you could just hold the ruler there if you want to and lay down your tape too. Whatever shortcut you want to take is fine. Now carefully, I'm going to come back up, and I'm going to put my tape right back in place. And you get the idea. So what will I do the next time? I'm going to pull down the black, and I'll just keep on going. So now I have this, my back side all done, and you can see I just folded the extra pieces of tape over on the edge. And now I'm ready to go ahead, and I'm just going to follow the same pattern all the way around my birdhouse. And you can see how I've done that here, where I have it on the sides. And on the bottom, I just put a solid layer of the designer tape. Now we're going to do the roof. And the roof is really easy. If you want to do the roof in different colors, you can do that too. But what I did with the roof is I just literally layered the tape. But I do want to show you one little trick. I mean, you understand how to layer the tape. But I laid it along the edge. And what's important is, do you see how when it opens up, you need to open it up, push the tape down on the cut on both sides, then close it, and then continue going across. I'm going to do one more because that was kind of a little tricky, but once you get the idea, because when the house is sitting open, you don't want to see a line of foam board on either side. So here again, you're going to pull the tape and line it right up against the other one, open it up, press this right down inside there like that. Okay, oops, make sure it sticks. Close the board. Just kind of pinches it in there so you can finish off easily. And that's how you're going to go ahead and you're going to finish doing the whole roof. Now on this particular birdhouse, it just looks like a birdhouse, but it has a little special surprise. So what I'm going to show you the surprise in a minute, but go ahead and also cover this side of the foam board. Now I didn't do this on all my pieces, but I thought it would be just kind of fun to do one because, you know, sometimes you want to hide some cash before you leave in the house or something, and who would think to look in the birdhouses, right? So I actually made an extra, well, it hinges because it's cut that way, but you can see how I've lined the tape on the inside, and I did finish off the ends on the inside of the little birdhouse. So if you can see that. And then when it closes, no one ever will be the wiser. Now on the front side of it, you could do anything you want. I do have where you can cut a hole or a little door or something. These are just some scrapbook elements that I had in my studio, and I thought, oh, these could work really well. I actually folded the tape in half, and I used the tape as the ribbon, added a tassel and a key, and what a great little home decor piece. That just punches it up one step. I used candlestick. Actually, I bought this one just at a discount Goodwill type store, and you can mount it on like that. And if you don't want it to fall off, you can use some foam tape or use some sticky dots just so, you know, they don't fall off the mantle. What I want to do next is I'm going to share some other ideas that you can do with these birdhouses. Now what I want you to show you, what I did is the designer's tape come in these great little coordinating colors, but I also did some mixing and matching. And as you can see, I used a key on this one, so I decided I wanted to use the key as a little common thread through the 3 different pieces that are going to be on the mantle. And I just downloaded, since I used the pink, I think I want a pink bird. And I went online and found this little pink parakeet, cut it out, mounted on a little piece of foam board before I closed the lid, because this lid is actually glued on, and or the roof, I'm sorry. And then, so if you can see that, I don't know if you can see the little bird inside there. I don't know, maybe you think it's kind of creepy, but I think it's kind of fun. So that's this one here. I just using a hodgepodge of different candlestick holders to make this happen. Now, I'm going to show you one more here. This birdhouse, here again, these were scrapbook elements. And on this one, I just took the taped the tape back to back and cut myself some petals out, added some rhinestones. And this was just really fun to do too. I'm going to just turn it around so you can see how it looks on all the sides. So it just really shows that you can do anything you want as you're designing your little birdhouses. Make sure you're using the colors all in the same color scheme, and use some kind of elements that will kind of tie it together and make it look really a lot of fun. You use a little glass candlestick holder here again, and you just put that on top. I really liked having them different sizes and hodgepodgey looking. And one little extra bonus for you is if you have a little girl, and you know all little girls love fairies. I did one. This is actually foam board that's mylar like this. So I put together, there's a door pattern, so there's a little door so her little fairy can come visit. And I also do have a hinged lid for her too, so you can look inside. So they have all those little miniature dolls. And the base on this is just a big wooden spool, and I covered it again with some of the tape. So I just wanted to show you one little extra bonus so you could have fun, have your home decor, but for your little ones, you'll have a fun little project. I I sure hope you enjoyed our little birdhouse home decor pieces and our little bonus fairy house for the kids. And what we say, when creativity knocks, open the door.